Bloomington's Unified Development Ordinance is nearly 500 pages of text that create specific regulations for land use policy, zoning, and housing development. But some residents worry language buried in the dense ordinance could hurt the city's future. Alex Eady has this report as part of our City Limits series.
The multi-phase revision process began early last year, with time built in for the public to comment on the proposed document. But some residents say important residential zoning changes are within the dense code.
We're really worried about demolition delay so that a house like mine might be demolished, because for somebody that might mean 4 apartments stacked up, even if it's not very large.
The new draft will introduce 2 new zoning categories, R1 and R4, which will allow the development of larger multifamily spaces such as duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes in these single-family areas. But this comes with regulations. These new dwellings are only permitted on corner lots and would allow no more than 3 bedrooms per unit. City officials say the UDO's goal is not to threaten single-family zones, but to create a balance of diverse housing options throughout the city. Matt Flaherty, a nominee for Bloomington City Council at-large seat, says he's heard the same concerns from community members. Residents are worried about how the UDO will affect their neighborhoods. Flaherty says looking toward duplexes and triplexes is one solution for filling the gap between single-family units and oversized multifamily apartments.
Large student complexes often, or multifamily complexes that a lot of folks don't really like in terms of the context of our downtown development, but it's kind of the natural outcome of when you don't have any of that missing middle housing.
The consolidated draft of the UDO still has a long review process ahead and won't see final adoption until later this year. But residents hope the city will keep those impacted at the forefront of the process.
If people show up and have reasonable discussions, I think we can come up with some solutions that don't have to demolish what we have and the good things that we have.
For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm Alex Eady.
We want to hear your questions about the changing face of Bloomington. You can join the conversation by going to WTIU.org/citylimits to ask your questions about the past, present, and future of the city of Bloomington.